Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn LTN and Space Exploration. And I am standing here, and you may see a small problem that we have with our belts here. Indeed, that is a problem that happened while I was doing this expansion. So I built this coal mine, and I've added in a new drop-off here. And of course, I copied this base over here, plopped it down, and immediately a train was sent. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of copper sitting in here. Yes, we do. So what I had to do was a little bit of magic. See, we're getting some attacks as well. Yeah, sorry. And that kind of cut off. I was planning on doing some biter clearing, but yes, I saw this, and we just immediately had to work because there was some copper that had worked its way. It was almost getting in here. As you can see, I've cut that off, and I better go fix that up. It was getting close to coming in here and ruining our day, if you will. You know what? I'm not gonna do this because I've got some plans for this area, and they should be pretty good. What I want to do is I actually want to pull all this stuff out and replace it up here so that we have a better layout of our base. I want to put all our smelting running along here, and then we'll have this area here is going to be circuits. Yes, I'm going to put a full section of green circuits and then some red circuit as well. And eventually blue circuits, but not quite yet. So we actually want this to kind of run out of materials. Wow, the attacks are coming thick and fast there. I guess they're getting spawned over here somewhere. Interesting. Anyway, so we've got a lot to do this episode, and I was hoping to have had a bit more done off camera, but yeah, life got in the way. So here we are. Let's cut these off. Yes, and that one, this one needs to be used. We'll figure out that one because we've got to get the copper out of there when it comes through. For now, what I'll do is I'll just do this, and that should be enough. We'll at least catch it lying here on the belt. This is super dodgy. I would not recommend doing this, but look, it works. It works. So what we want to do is we'll need steel. I'm probably going to go, these 4 would ideally be iron, and then the next 4 would ideally be copper, and then we would have some steel. Yeah. I mean, at some point we would end up with an upgrade. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. We would end up making this stuff off-site, and this is probably all going to be defunct. But until then, we'll stick with this. All right. So all we want to do is copy this, just to get a big copy, and away we go, just like that. Copy you. Let's rip this connections out. We do need some stone. I might we'll have a play around here. Speaking of stone, let's enable all that so that we can make a bunch of these. All right. And we're probably going to need a bunch. Whoa, that was the wrong button. We're going to need a bunch more stone, of course, and we're also going to need a bunch more inserters, a bunch more belt, probably not much more underground, but we'll grab a few anyway. Okay, there we go. We're out of space. We're out of space. All right, because we can make another 50 of them, and we've got all this all this jazz that we want to get rid of. All right. So the base is now sort of stopped, and we need to make it going again. So let's start with this steel. Let's start with this steel. Okay. Well, we've kind of stuffed this up already, haven't we? I'm sure someone picked that up, but here we go. We needed to copy those as well. And please don't do that. Ah, there we go. All right, let's pick up all this fuel. There we go. And pick up all this fuel. There you go. Okay, there we go. Pick up all this fuel. Let's get rid of some of this fuel. Actually, I think it stacks. It stacks really high, so we're okay. We're okay. And get rid of all that. Last one over here. Beautiful. Okay. So that's good. We've got fuel coming into all of these. Before I get too engrossed with this fueling, I'm just going to pop these stacks over here in the electricity. I think that's probably a safer place to put them for now, rather than overfilling our what am I talking? Smelting stacks. There we go. Oh, well, you miss out, buddy. You miss out. So what's going on? We weren't staying close enough. Is what's going on. And we do have some copper coming in our way here. We'll have to sort that out with what? Do that. We could just kill that miner off and whoops, do something like that. There we go. All right. So let's paste this back in. There. Get those last bits going. Power. All right. We've got this, which is removing all the regular power poles, and we will replace them with proper medium power poles. All right. What was our medium power pole setup? There we go. That lane and that lane, just like that. Beautiful. All right. There and there. Where are you connecting to? You're gone. You should be gone. There and there and there and there. And all we need to do is actually connect that to real power. Surprised you're not connected already. Oh, you are. We do need some power poles down here as well for our boxes here, but for some reason the fuel... I see what's going on. I see what's happening here. You need to change to process fuel. And so do you, to process fuel. Beautiful, there we go. All right. So we're all flashing, no power. I guess we need something to connect that across. And then we just need to sneak in a little bit of iron here. Just enough space, look at that. Yeah, we don't need that one. All right, I'm going to leave a little bit of room to play around with. Can you bots get onto that one? Thank you. All right, there we go. Come on, bots. These nanobots, man, how do you survive without them? All right, so this is going to be one of our iron streams now, and that'll add our iron resources going in. But we'll have steel. We'll have steel coming through there. And then that steel will take over from this here. We do have to try and weave it into our setup though, which yeah, could be a bit of fun. We also got to figure out how we can use that mine, or if we even bother. That is an interesting question too, isn't it? So with our steel taken care of, we can actually just rip this whole thing out. And it looks like all the iron plate's been used, so this is fine. I don't know how nanobots go picking up stuff off there, but we don't want to waste too many of them. They actually seem to go pretty alright, don't they? Deconstructing doesn't seem to take much nanobot action at all. So there's only one here that actually has any steel left in it. Let's pick up all this coal and let's just temporarily do some of this. Get rid of all that coal. Beautiful. Coal. And then we can delete all that. We can delete all that. And I think how much steel is in here? 100 steel and 100 steel. Yeah, we can delete that too, can't we? All right, there we go. So this, well, we will delete this. We're basically rebuilding this whole thing, aren't we? We're rebuilding the whole thing. So let's just make room. Let's just make room. There is where our steel needs to get to. This is where our iron's coming in. We're gonna have 4 lanes of iron. We're gonna have 4 lanes of iron, 2 gap, 4 lanes of copper, and then we'll have our steel will actually come in here. All right. No, it won't come in that one. I've done it again. I've just left 1 gap between them. 1 gap. All right. So this is the line that our steel will be coming in. You, my friend, need to obey the rules. There we go. All right. And then this will come to there. So all we need to do now is get our steel in here. Seems pretty easy, doesn't it? How are we doing for belts? Yeah, we've got a lot of belts. We've got a lot of belts. All right. Let's get rid of some of this jazz that we probably don't really necessarily need so much anymore. We'll get straight through here. Yeah, I don't want to like totally stuff around here, so we'll bring it in along here. You're not quite dead, but close enough. Close enough, and we've got oodles of resources, don't we? Oodles and oodles of resources. Alright, so this will bring the steel in on the line that we want it. There we go. Get it along there. Let's zoom in a bit so I can actually see what's going on here. We'll bring that down like that and then connect it up there. All right, you know what? I'm going to do that because we'll probably recover that very shortly, I would say. Okay, so there's steel going in, and we'll do a couple more of those because that is, what, 1/10 of a belt. We're going to need more of that at some point. We've now lost power here, which is not the best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there, and then actually probably there. All right, how are we looking for these guys? We've got a heap of them. We've got a heap of them. So let's add. Well, first of all, we should bring this in, shouldn't we? We really should. We really should. Get rid of that, please. Thank you. All right, we are gonna have 4 of these. So let's do that here. Can you destroy that for me, bots? Thank you. But we're gonna have 4 of these as well. Yeah, that's still plenty of room. Still plenty of room. And still, let's bring it down here. Bring it down here. And what alignment are we doing it on? That one. Not that one. That one. There we go. All right. So we'll bring that down to there. All right. I think this new base design is going to be much nicer. Much nicer. And of course, this guy here needs to disappear. And then you, for now, actually come down here, don't you? That doesn't seem right, does it? But I guess it is. I guess it is. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So you actually have a bunch of copper in there because I wanted to use up this copper to want to use it up so that we could get rid of the copper that was on the belt. If you remember, can I place coal in inventory full? Get rid of that. Cannot. Okay, there we go. There's that. There's that. Let's just get what we can out of inventory. That. All right, not ideal. Not ideal. I tell you what. Let's just pick up all of these lovely belts that are lying on the ground. Thank you, nanobots, for your considerations. And that one too. All right. Now I would definitely want to get that moving around, but let's just keep the deconstruction going here. All right, let's get this whole thing gone right up to there. Oh, I'm out of bots. Of course we are, because we're doing a lot. Nanobots are great, I've got to say. They are great. We've got a couple of boxes there. We don't really want them. I do need to get logistics bots so that we can automatically clear out our inventory. But for now, we'll just keep going the old manual way. There's another 200. Excellent. Excellent. More deliveries coming in. I probably want to disable that beeping somehow. I'm sure there's a setting in the mod settings for that, no doubt. But for now, let's go. All right. What are we going to do with those boxes? That is a very good question. They have a lot of copper in them. They are totally full of copper. We'll leave them for now. We'll leave them for now. All right. You are starting to run out of fuel, which is good. You are already out of fuel. Now we could just give you some of these in case you need it. We need to use up more of this iron. That's a problem. How's our power going? Well, we're not using much power at all now because our base is undergoing some technical difficulties. Well, that's not quite right. It's just being rebuilt. This one has the right power poles. Yes, it does. All right, let's make sure that we get the full thing. There we go. Right there. All right, how are we going for inserters? Yeah, we've picked up a lot, haven't we? All right, while you guys are doing something like that, I will just quickly run this down here like that. And keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Chewing through the nanobots, but we're going to have a much cleaner base, which is fantastic. Where are these attacks happening now? Back down here. Just got regular ammo there, which is a bit of a worry because we're starting to see medium biters. And I tell you what, medium biters make very short work of... Okay, yeah, we can squeeze that through. Medium biters make very short work of... No, that's not quite... Not the right expression. They make short work of regular ammo. Regular ammo does not handle that very well. Does not handle... Oh no. Regular ammo does not handle medium biters very well. That's grammatically terrible, but I'm trying to work and think at the same time, and it's a struggle. All right, we need to construct some stuff to actually use up all this iron, which is sadly not happening. So let's bring in another copper. Oh, I just saw a meteor. Was that a meteor? Wow, that meteor really tried to destroy our defenses just where the biters attacked. I think the biters must have called that somehow. They have the power. Mildly concerning. Mildly concerning that the biters can do that to us. Alright. If they have that kind of technology, we could be in trouble. So there is another copper. I think we're probably going to just give up on this copper. There's only 200,000. Well, there is 200,000 copper there. But we do have, there's another copper mine there as well. So we've got 7 million there, we've got 6 million there. I think we're going to be all right. We've actually explored quite an area. Ooh, a bit of uranium. We've got some uranium down there as well. There's so much oil. I'm spotting like oil patches everywhere. I don't know if that's something that comes in with Rail Worlds, whether there are additional chances to spawn oil. I don't know, but it does seem to be little bit more than I'm used to, certainly, in my previous playthroughs. All right. So there is a second copper. So I'm going to put in a third copper, and we're going to have, well, we're going to have 1.5 copper and 1 iron feeding our green circuits. So that is kind of what we're going to do. Yeah, I think we are going to abandon this. We're going to abandon this mine completely. We're not even using it. I don't know why I need to power you up. Control V, paste. All right. So we're out of a few things. We've got inserters and belt. Let's go get some more of that. And looks like cliff explosives as well. Yeah, we'll go for a restock. How are we doing for time? We're at 20 minutes. So I think this episode is just going to be the base reshuffle, which is okay. And then next episode we will go mad with circuits. We're going to have a full belt of green circuits, which are also going to need. Hang on, they don't need iron anymore, do they? Green circuits need stone tablets. We'll have to get some stone mining happening, some serious stone mining. That's the thing that we need to do. All right, a bunch more nanobots. We don't need power poles, or we do need power poles. Yes, we do. All right, get 100 power poles. Be nice. This will use up a good amount of iron, refreshing all of this stuff too. How are we going for all this stuff? Oh, we actually need some of these. No. Don't want to do that. Why are you damaged? This was from my attacking days earlier on, off camera when I was trying to wipe out the biters. Before the big mix-up happened, we got a bunch of this stuff that I saw we could get rid of here. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Yes. Inserters was the other thing we wanted. I might as well stack that up. And belts, please. We're good for those. And inserters. All right. We'll come back and we'll reclaim that one shortly. Yes, there we go. It's good usage of the iron. More iron's coming in. All right. So let's get these copper running. Because we need 1.5 belts of copper for our green circuits, and we're just going to put them in there directly. I don't think there's... Oh, we didn't get cliff explosives. Well, that is a problem, isn't it? Can we jump? No, we can't. Well, dang it. Guess we go back and get the cliff explosives. Back where we were. Annoying. Look at this. We've still got that little area. Probably don't need it anymore. This little mine. Whew. Gosh, we have truly ripped into that section, haven't we? But we are building a lot now. We've got some outposts going. I can't squeak through. No, apparently not. All right, all the way to the bottom. Our science setup. Look at it go. It's all backed up. Here we are. Grab me a stack of them, please. Wonderful. Okay. Now we do. While I think about it, we have the resources. We have the research for modular armor. So we do want to make that. We've also got defender capsules, which I probably will want to set up so that we can use them to kill a few biter bases. The turret creep has been working great, but as the biter bases get a bit bigger, the turret creep gets a little bit more annoying because the worms really start to hamper your ability to do anything. Let's pop a light here while I'm here. Little dark section, we'll fix it up. Okay, cliff explosives now, and kablooey. Yeah, copper ore, starting to use it. All right, this will be boosting our. Oh, squeak through you. You're always weird. Look at these trees. Bit of coal coming in. Wonderful. All right, and we changed that because we put a. We tried to jump across there with an undergrounder. All right. Should get copper coming in. So these two will be going for green circuits. And red circuits, I guess. Red circuits need some of those as well, yeah. All right. Here they are. This will be the first one, and we'll just totally kill this mine. Whole mining dead. So these are going to go down here, and we need to put in a stone. So do we have any stone lying around outside the base? No, I can't see it. All right. Because we have 200,000 stone here, and then we built over 500,000 stone here. But in saying that, I actually want to change these. I actually want to rearrange these drop-offs so that they are all coming over here, and we'll have multiple drop-offs over there. So I might actually start that now. And by start that, I mean turning off this request, because we only got 22k there, which is fine. It's actually better than what we would normally have if we weren't using LTN. We'd have like 52k, because it would just be totally full. But there's 15k, and it will fill up. Did I stuff up a train? Are you still going to drop off? Yeah, you're still going to drop off. That's good. All right. Once you make that drop off, though, you will disappear. So, how much time do we have left? We have 5 more minutes. Yeah, quickly. All right. Let's see what this is going to look like. So we are going to be doing that over here, and this is going to be well. Not this, because this was just a little temporary measure. We can pull this out. There we go. It's trying to again. This was trying to get all the copper out of the system, but as you can see, we've still got a bunch of it there. We'll fix this up. That one's actually going nowhere. All right. There is still some copper in the system. I could, probably should do something about that, shouldn't I? Let's do that off camera. This is silly. Let's do that off camera. All right. What I want to do is pop this down over here. So that's going to be the alignment, and pretty much that is ideal. Now, what we need to do, of course, is we need to get this across to there, which means jumping these something like that, maybe. Let's see if that works. It does. All right. So there we go. That works. We need signals now, because signaling is very important when you've got all these trains sharing, otherwise they're going to get very stuck. A signal there, a signal there, and this one actually needs to be a chain signal to make sure they know which one they're going to. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be, because they are forced to go into a particular one, but that's okay. That's okay. So that is now base operating. Yes, it is. We should really name this one, shouldn't we? To base coal unloading. All right. So what I'm going to do with these ones, unlike this one, which is running downhill. Whoops. Oh gosh. Where am I? There I am. Okay. These ones are going to run up. Like that, just like that. All right. And then that one actually goes there. And then what I want to do is, just to avoid any inconsistencies, let's kind of copy that, except I don't want any of this guff here. Hold down right click to deselect. We probably don't want that either. All right. Go to map mode, and then you are going to come in here like that. And where can we get to? We can't get to there. That one's all right. That one's okay, and that one would be okay. Something like that. And let's again signal this up. We're out of inserters. We're probably out of time as well, so that's all good. That's all good because I'm going to. I will have this sorted out. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem. I'm going to need some better, some better kind of things here. I don't suppose that is going to work, is it? No, it is not. All right. We'll be able to do this. I just need to be a little bit more creative. Get rid of that. What are you doing? There we go. All right. This is all we do. We just do this and this for now. And there we go. Let's just stop that there. And we've only got these two belts actually being used at this point, so that's fine. All right. Cover all those. Why are you not coming through there? There you go. All right. And yeah, we'll recover this. And that'll just get us by for now. When we need those other ones in the future, we'll look into it. I might just do that while I think about it. All right. But as you can see, yes, this is now going to be exactly the same as this, and we'll do that. We'll do that, but we won't have that in there. All right, and then we'll have probably the exact same issue that we had down the bottom up here until we get red. Until we get reds, I think we are going to struggle with that. All right, but for now we don't need to, because for now we don't have a third thing coming in. Why did this one not copy? Why did it not copy the name? Base iron ore unloading. All right, and all we need to do now is re-enable. If I get out of map mode, so this is hang on, this one's copper, base copper. I'm thinking about how these are actually going to flow in. I probably want the iron on the inside, so it'll go to the top. Yeah. So this has to be iron. Let's rename this one to iron, and with a space even. Iron ore unloading. There we go. And then this one is copper ore unloading. The double click does not work for selection. There we go. All right. Last thing to do then is to add in iron ore. This one here, iron ore request 20,000, and copper ore request 20,000. All right, and they're not going to work because, as you can see, they're purple because we have names with the trains with train stops with the same names. So we're just going to go this one to A and this one to B. And as you see there, it goes straight away. It creates a delivery for our trains. All right, and I'll hook this up off camera, and we'll get around to fixing that up, running that in all the way across there, probably in the next episode. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. How much copper? We still got 17k, so we've got to wait until these ones use up all their resources before we hook it in. But we will want to bring stone in here as well, and for that I might have to manufacture some red undergrounds. Yeah, pretty easy. Pretty easy. We'll make some, and we'll get by. So maybe that's what we'll do next episode. We'll bring some stone in here. Once we rip out this, well, we don't need to bring it in here, do we? We can just mine this area, so that's all right. All right, we are over time. Of course we are. Of course we're over time, and there it is. All right, awesome. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the new layout. I think it's much neater, a lot more well organized. We'll start to rip out a few more things on the old bus, on the old belt, and we'll go from there. So, as always, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.